Our program is good because everyone here matters. We'll coach you all. I don't care if you're the best player with major college offers or you're the guy that's the last one to go in, you all matter.
I mean, this is a special senior class. Everybody knows that. We remind them all the time, though, that potential doesn't win games. Everybody knows on paper we have a lot of guys back. The expectations are always high, but especially this year they're high. You know, we feel like we can play with anybody. But we have to remain process-driven, because if you look at results and only care about results, you won't be playing your best football at the end of the year. And we've always prided ourselves on doing that. So if we can get to the finish line healthy with the senior class that we have a chance against anyone.
We're just having fun right now. 2 days went by really fast because, I mean, we have this new locker room and able to hang out in there, and just enjoying it, I guess, in the most we can.
It was definitely exciting for our kids. The best part of this facility was, this winter our kids were in here working their butts off to make it happen. So they did a lot of the labor and provided a lot of the manpower to get this project rolling. And now we're living in the space, and it's pretty awesome.
We're very blessed with what we've been surrounded by in terms of our coaching staff and really our locker room. It's kind of, a lot of people say it makes us soft, but it kind of made us realize how much the community is behind us, and how it almost gives us a greater responsibility to withhold all of the sacrifice they put in to make this locker room possible, and we have to do our end and perform on the field.
I think we have a really experienced group coming back, a lot of returning starters. So this season, especially on the offense, we've hit the ground running, and I think it's going to be a fun and exciting year.
Of course, you got some guys back, both Luke up front, Amin up front, Jakorion and Gavin the handoff too, and Ethan is one of the receivers back.
I like to call myself the distributor. I can hand the ball off, I can pass it. I got a bunch of trustworthy guys all over the field, so I think I'm in good hands, and I got a great line up front that keeps me nice and protected. So
he distributes the ball equally to all of us. I mean, it's really just finding the open guy. He doesn't just chuck it up, even if someone's covered, because we have really great depth at the receiver position. So, and then even like read options, he gives it off to JC and lets them go with it because they can run the ball hard. So
he's an all-Ohio quarterback who returns, and he knows that he has a lot of weapons to get the ball to, and we need to spread it around. And as coaches, we need to be smart with load management, because you want to win games early on, but you also want to develop depth. We have historically around here struggled getting some players all-Ohio recognition, because statistically, a star player for us against an opponent that's not real good rushes for 44 yards. But when the chips are down, we give them the ball, and they rush for 280. So, we're going to continue to do things the way we do it around Avon, because it's worked.
Looking at JC when he first moved here, I think he moved here 8th grade year, just watching him, I was like, dang, this kid has some potential. And then last year, he really kicked it in. But just having someone that's as fast as he can and can just run all over teams, it's such a luxury to have.
And every few years, Avon's pumped out a big tackle, a big center, or somebody, and now Luke's the next one. You got him back with Amin and some of those guys up front. I mean, tell me about them.
It's so nice to have them to run behind, because if I didn't have them to run behind, I wouldn't be able to do anything. They open holes for me to run through, and you can't ask for anything more than that.
I mean, we lost a lot of seniors on defense, but we've quickly filled those positions up with people that we think will perform, and we'll be able to fill in what was lost from last year. So
I feel like early on we were very, in terms of mentally focused and understanding the plays really well, and I feel like early on we weren't making as much mistakes as we tend to make in the beginning of the year, and we were all very dialed in and focused on getting the mental aspect.
Last year we got too far ahead of ourselves when we played Lake, and you see what happened there wasn't what we wanted, so I think we got too far ahead of ourselves, so I think we just take it one game at a time, and I think we'll be fine after that.
This is a veteran group, and so they're certainly going to draw from experiences, positive and negative, that happened last year. Some people seem to forget we started out 2-2 last season, and we don't do that very often here. And there was a lot of critics and naysayers, and our kids circled the wagons and they shot out. You know what I mean? They supported each other. They had each other's backs. They didn't listen to the noise. They just kept being process driven, and we got out of that and ended up playing really well, good football at the end of the year.
This year we just want to win the last one. That's all we wanted. That's the biggest goal. We just want to win the last one.